Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to go into the Miriam Joy vault and pull out some of my Christmas videos that I think you really enjoy. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be doing the Snowflake vase or candle holder, and this is a really simple project and I think it looks so elegant. We're only going to be using a vase that you find from the dollar store and a strip, just a little piece of great looking ribbon to accent your design, and that's real important. That's what really makes the piece, is what you use to accent it with. We're going to be using our alcohol inks today, and alcohol inks are so versatile, and I'm always telling you they're so wonderful you can't mess them up. So we're going to show you a little bit of that today, and think about other things besides just gourds that you can use the alcohol ink on. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my vase, and this is rubbing alcohol that I'm using, and we're just going to go lightly over the vase and just clean anything that may be on there so we can get a nice coat of our alcohol inks when we start. And these are just cotton rounds that I'm using. I always put my dyes on with makeup cotton rounds, and that's what we're going to start to dye with. And I'm going to be using the blue Adirondack, and this doesn't have a color on it, but it's from the Vibrant pack, the Vibrant color pack, and it's the blue in there. And we do carry the alcohol inks from Ranger. You can also find them sometimes at the craft store in the stamp booking section, and they are Adirondack is the name on them. Another good source to buy them from is a Blue Whale Art, which is a gourd material supplier, as well as Giraffe Laugh. Bob and Sherry carry a bunch of different alcohol inks. So the first thing we're going to do is shake it real well, because it always settles in the bottom. We're going to open it up, and I'm going to put it onto my cotton round. What we're going to be doing, and I'm always working on a tray when I'm working with dyes, even things like this, but what we're going to do is kind of basically base coating this. So if you have a spot that doesn't get any color on it, it won't be white. So we're kind of staining it so that we have a nice even coat under our design that we're going to be working on. And you can see how neat that already is. And you can buy the little candle holders that are just crystal that you can put your candles onto. You can even do this on them and then stand that on top of that to give it some height to make it that much more fun. Now, we've already just put that on, and what we're going to do, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and don't lean it up very far because it just runs right out, and I'm taking it straight out of the bottle. And you can put it on, go around, or you can put it on a line at a time. Like I tell you, you can't mess this up, and it's going to expand. And I am working from the bottom up so that it runs down. So we have that design going down. So the top will be the last part that we'll do. You can see this cool effect that we're already starting to get. So just play with alcohol inks and figure out how you like to put them on. There is no right or wrong way. And I am barely just leaning this tip up. I'm not squeezing hardly at all. And this just comes running out. So you know how much pressure, if you squeeze on that, it's really going to come out. Now this does dry really, really fast. When we get into the metallic ones, they take longer to dry. And now this I could even heat set and it's okay, but the metallic, because it's got that thicker layer and it stays thicker, and if you heat it up, it kind of makes them stickier. So we don't want to really heat this guy up. So especially on metallics, they have the ball to mix with, so you want to shake it really good. And I am going to be using pearl. And the pearl comes in a 2-pack, and it comes with copper. And the pearl is great because you can mix it with any color, and it makes it iridescent design and kind of a rainbowish. So we're just going to come back in this one. You could do a line kind of just like we did before, or you can just do little lines. I'm just going to do, just kind of put some lines on. And you can come back and keep going over it and adding more, whatever you want to do. You can do this. You also can do your gourds like this. Start at the middle, keep going around and around and around. See how we're kind of getting that wintry feeling? And don't think of this just for Christmas. Think of this as a great January, February, winterish decoration. New Year's decoration too, kind of that winter feel to it. See how quick this project is. You can, and how inexpensive. You could go to the dollar store, pick up several of these, and they have a lot of Christmas ribbon right now too at the dollar store, so you've got all of those options. Now this is a little bit wet, so while that dries just a little bit more, let's talk about our snowflake here. Now you can buy any of the snowflakes in the dollar store. Carries a lot of snowflakes that have 5 or 6 to a pack that you can just glue right on here. This one I actually made with my glue gun, and I did a video to show you how to do that instead of wasting each time for all these different projects to watch again with the snowflake part. So if you want to know how to make it out of the hot glue gun, this is just hot glue and then the new Krylon Blast glitter, and that is silver on there. And we're going to take that, and I like to really class my snowflakes up. And you could even do this with a store-bought snowflake. My favorite right now on my snowflakes is the brads, and the brads are the hinges that make your arms and things move, only they come in these fantastic different colors and designs and everything now. And I actually picked these up at Michael's, and they have a big section, and it's right next to the craft booking section. And I should have worn gloves when I did this, so wear your plastic gloves. I forgot to do that or tell you that as well. So this just really makes this elegant. So we're going to take our little brads, and we're just going to cut them off. And they have pearls and all kinds of fun things. Even have crosses. It'd be cool too. And we're going to take our hot glue gun, and we're going to put it right in the middle, and we're going to glue that right on. And just see how that just adds so much to that. You could put rhinestones or anything you wanted on with that. And then take a piece of ribbon, and you want your ribbon just a little bit larger than your vase. I'm going to cut mine down just a tad because we don't want it showing by much. Yeah, that's dry. That's nice. The gold and the silver don't seem to dry as fast. The pearl's a little bit thinner, I think. I'm just taking my hot glue gun, getting that edge, and we're just going to wrap it around and just put that hot glue gun right around, right there. Now we're going to come over to our little snowflake, and we're going to figure out how we want him to line him up. And what I do is I line up this right with the inside of one of my snowflakes so that it completely covers up that seam. So we're going to put the glue right down again, and I'm using it on the low temp setting, so if I get into it I don't burn myself, and I am good at doing that. And and we're just going to glue that right on. And that's only the spot you really want to glue it onto, because that's the only spot where it is flat against it. Otherwise you start to lose the shape of your snowflake, so you have that really nice and elegant vase. Isn't that pretty for as little time as we put into it? And think how many Christmas presents you could make. And once you have the basic supplies, it's just your vase and your ribbon, which is, gosh, you could probably do it for less than $2. I'll talk to you real quick about one more thing I did here. I took some glitter, some silver glitter, and I put on some snowflakes. Now, I don't think I would do this again. I kind of mimic the snowflakes here, but it kind of runs because it's a little bit heavier, and I notice that it's starting to lift. And I really don't think that it needs it. I think it almost takes away a little bit from the design. Now, you could use it with a vase with all of your white crystal branches coming out, which would be really, really pretty. Or as a candle holder, I would use just a flameless candle only for this design. So thank you for taking time to join me today. If you have any questions about this project, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. If you need any of the product, including the alcohol ink, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com, where you'll find the YouTube link for more fun Christmas YouTubes, as well as lots others. Be sure to check out the snowflake video like we mentioned earlier, as well as the Facebook link where we have a bunch of fun contests going on. Right now, December 2012, we're doing the 25 Days of Christmas, where we have a winner every day in December. So thank you for taking time to join me today. Have a Merry Christmas.